Hello and welcome back to the channel. In this new course, we're going to be going through a beginner's guide to object-oriented programming in Java. In this video, we're going to be setting up our environment, which includes installing Java and a text editor that we're going to be using to write our code. We'll also look at some concepts to introduce you to object-oriented programming. The first concept we need to look at is defining object-oriented programming. Object-oriented programming is a way of organizing our code, and it revolves around the concept of objects and classes. So these objects and classes are used to represent things that exist in the real world. For example, if we wanted to represent a house in our code, we would create a class called house, which is going to act as a blueprint. This means that using this class, we can create different houses, and the houses that we create are going to be called objects. There are different programming languages that support object-oriented programming. In this course, we're going to be using Java. However, the concepts we see throughout this video can be applied to other programming languages. There are 3 editions of Java: the Standard, Enterprise, and Micro edition. The Enterprise edition is used for developing large-scale Java applications, and the Micro edition is used for mobile and embedded devices. However, in this course, we're going to be using the Standard edition, which is used for general-purpose programming. Now, to install Java, we're going to open up our browser and head to the following link. You can find the link in the description below. Once the page has loaded up, we're going to scroll down. And here we can see that the latest version of JDK is 22.0.2, and based on our operating system, we're going to choose a download link. Now, since I already have the JDK installed, I'm not going to download it again, but all you have to do is follow the steps inside the installation wizard. Once the installation is finished, we need to verify that Java has been added to the path. Adding Java to the path is going to let us use the JDK from anywhere in our system. Now, to verify that, we're going to open our environment variables. To do that, we're going to open the Start menu, and we're going to search for Environment. And we're going to open Edit the System Environment Variables. From here, we're going to choose Environment Variables. And under our system variables, we're going to search for path, and we're going to double click on it to open it. Now you need to make sure that some sort of Java path or JDK path is included inside your environment variables. During the installation process, if you used all the default locations, copy these to your environment variable. The final step is to verify that you've installed Java correctly and that you've added it to the path. To do that, we're going to open our command prompt, and in here we're going to type Java C version and press enter. Now, if you get a version of Java C and you don't get any errors, that means you've correctly installed Java and added it to your path. You can also check for Java version. And as you can see, the version of Java gets displayed. As we previously saw, classes in Java are like blueprints to making objects. And when we install Java, we get the Java APIs. The Java APIs include pre-written classes, which we can use in our code to make our program more efficient and give us easy access to built-in functionalities. Later in this course, we're going to see what these APIs are. The next concept we're going to look at is the steps we go through when developing a Java program and running it. The first phase is edit. This is the step where we write our Java program and save our file using the .java extension. The second phase is compile. In this step, the compiler converts our code into something called bytecode, and the name of this file ends with the .class extension. The third phase is load. In this step, a program called the class loader reads our bytecode and puts it into our primary memory. The fourth phase is verify. In this step, a program called bytecode verifier makes sure that our bytecode is valid and passes Java's security restrictions. The final phase is execute. In this step, the Java virtual machine translates our bytecode into a language that our computer understands and our program executes. Now that we've installed JDK and seen the steps of developing a Java program, the final thing we need to decide is where we're going to write our code. We can write our Java program in a simple notepad and execute it using the command prompt. This, however, is going to have its drawbacks. Since Notepad doesn't have any error checking, solving bugs that arise in our code would be very difficult. Another drawback is the absence of code completion. This is going to make writing code a very slow process. Due to these drawbacks, we're going to be using an IDE, which is an integrated development environment. There are many IDEs you can choose from, like Eclipse, NetBeans, JBuilder, and BlueJ. For this course, however, we're going to be using Eclipse. To download Eclipse, we're going to head to the following link, which you can find in the description below, and we're going to scroll down and press on the download button. Since I already have Eclipse installed, I'm not going to install it again. If you have any questions regarding the installs we saw in this video, you can put them in the comments below. In the next video, we're going to be writing our first Java program. Thank you for watching this video, and don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel for more programming content.